Hi everyone, my name is Bella Niavarani and this is a little bit of an introductory video so we can all learn a little bit about each other. So I'm Iranian Canadian. I lived in Montreal, Canada. I went to McGill University for my undergrad. I did a major in marketing and concentration in managing for sustainability. I've always been super interested in fashion from a young age. I remember when I was in elementary school and I would play star doll and I would sketch little clothes and I would style them and I would try to make the most use of my 5 daily coins. And because of a variety of reasons, I couldn't do fashion for my undergrad, and I thought it would be a very good idea to do it instead for my master's. And considering I did business school, I thought it would be good to get all of that business knowledge that I've acquired in 4 years and just apply it to kind of a not necessarily narrow, but like still narrower than like the general business, just the fashion industry. As for experience, McGill isn't the most artsy school, so there weren't a lot to do regarding fashion. So my friends and I were like always keen on creating opportunities for ourselves. In third year, it was during COVID, and we started our own online blog called Design Lab, and we would have weekly meetings. We would discuss trends, we would discuss the online fashion shows that were happening and what we think is going to happen to the industry in the future. We also would do a lot of research. We would write weekly or monthly articles depending on like our schedules. And we also like tried to have some events. We would go to museums when there were fashion exhibitions, and there were actually quite a few in Montreal. And we also wanted to have a fashion show, which because of the pandemic, it kept getting postponed and delayed, and it just like did not come to fruition. And other than that, over summer, I interned with the renowned Canadian designer Roxanne Nicky. I was her assistant in the studio and also in the store. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I feel like it learned me so much about not only just managing a brand, but also what goes on behind the scene, like the design process, cutting, sewing, then photographing each piece, marketing it, putting a price. And I felt like I had all of this like knowledge from undergrad that was just like theoretical, and like applying it in real life is just so much more difficult. And I feel like now I have a better sense of the fashion industry, or like at least like a small brand in the fashion industry. As for goals in the future and what I want to do, I've always been really interested in like the creative like styling process in fashion, and maybe collect is a bit of a big word, but I really love archive runway pieces. And sometimes like if I have a little bit of a leftover money, I like to purchase them. And I always thought it would be very good, sustainable, but also really cool and like a very creative process to kind of like work with magazines and celebrities and kind of just like style them using only archive pieces. But as another like kind of like more businessy career path, I've always been interested in doing sustainability consulting for big brands, because I feel like there's a lot that can be done. Fashion industry is extremely polluting and it's ruining our planet, and I feel like as the new generation going into the industry, it's our job, it's our responsibility to try our best to fix the system, at least to the best of our abilities. And if we all work together, we can have like a much better fashion industry that we can be proud of in the future. So that's all, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you.